Alright, me and Aaron are going to be playing Alex Hines. Now, the Hyena is going to be playing an unknown deck, but Aaron is actually going to be playing the same deck he played in the Octagon tournament that he just finished playing Dennis with. We had a lot of technical difficulty, so we didn't really end up recording that. But we want to say one thing to all you viewers. Welcome to Beyond the White Book.
So the game against Dennis, for those of you who would like to find it, will be archived for at least the next while on twitch.tv/Faux excuse me, UXINTEL. So please feel free to check that out. The game only went 2 turns. My deck kind of went off. On turn 2, I managed to Tears of Lys his Balon. At the same time, that Intrigue challenge pulled his Aaron Damper from his hand, which was the game. So I remain undefeated at 6-0 in the Octagon tournament.
So the Hyena is going to be playing the deck he took to the Montreal Store Championship, which he got to the top 4 in.
Oh, my deck. Okay.
What do you mean your deck? It's like you're the first person to ever have done Lanny
No.
to
I
Tyrell.
no, yeah. Okay, no. I literally sent him my deck, which is what he took. Like, I'm not being figurative or hyperbolic. He took my deck.
No, I believe there are significant changes. Like you don't even have um, Mr. Joust in your deck, do you?
I think he changed 3 cards and 0 plus.
See, from what I read on Skype, he changed,
No,
like
that you're
14 cards.
no, you're misreading. The opponent's deck was 14 cards different than mine. The actual what deck that won the tournament was a Lanny Rose.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's
d-
a lot of them supposedly since, it's the easy mode deck to play.
no, that's so battlefield too. But okay, so do I want to keep this setup, or do we want to keep this setup?
I'd have to actually look.
Well, that's a good idea. Oh,
And
are
that
you
would,
visible?
yeah, you give me visibility
You
with
are
you then.
now visible. It would be a 4 card setup that only uses 5 gold, but they're good 4 cards.
Yeah, 2 Ariane, 1 Winterfell, King's Road. Yeah. Hmm. Or would you do Varys? You probably do Varys.
Um,
7, 8. Would be 3 card.
Varys,
It wouldn't be
Winterfell
as good.
Steward.
You know what? This deck sets up so well. I'd almost roll the dice and go for a different setup.
Let's go for it. Well, this is in a tournament game. I'm almost certainly not going to throw this back. If I saw this against Dennis, I 100% would have kept it.
Yeah.
However, since we are not in a tournament game, experimenting and experiences are important. All right, so I have a one. I have, I believe, a 4 card setup now, right?
Yep.
The Hound, the Tickler, Bran, and a Steward.
It's probably not. Um, you know what?
It's
It's probably as good as the one you had before.
I'd like to see some economy. It's the only real problem. But 4 cards, I should. All right, drawing back up.
Got some strong board presence though.
Okay, that it is. Okay, seeing another Bran, a Seal with Jaime, a Widow's Wail,
Mm-hmm.
Tyrion, and Cersei. So all of the children of Tywin are present. I would very much like to go first if possible. So I'm almost certainly opening Calm because I really kind of want to cancel that Kingsword with Treachery.
Yeah.
So I'm opening Calm on the hope that he opens Noble so that I can cancel the Kingsword. He'll still be able to play Tywin or whatever, but it will severely slow him.
Yeah. There's a lot of value in treachery at King's Road. People in
It,
general play their cards basing their game plan, their whole thought process on being able to get that reduction, and then not having it can be a huge impact. Especially with only a 3 card setup on Alex's side, I think trying to get that treachery off is key.
he opens with a Summons, and he will be second player. Me first, naming no.
Yeah.
Everyone, any
So
questions or comments about that? Are
no,
you okay
not at
with
all.
that?
course. I think naming mill is the way to go. Keep our board presence.
Mhm.
Other than the hound, we don't have a ton of mill. He's got the Jamie up, so he's going to be able to get that extra mill uh, power. So we get to watch and see what he's summoning for before we make any decisions. We have a nice redraw with the King's Road, letting us get that economy we wanted on top of our treachery. So with 5 gold and a King's Road, we can basically play anything we want and still treachery, I think.
I think Jamie is what we want.
I would have to agree. I think we want that military presence, especially since we're going first. We want to be able to push some military at Alex.
Still have the gold to still have the strength to defend.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm going.
I think with that, if we can treachery that King's Road, we can be in a really good position for a marched the turn after. I don't know if you're running marched.
I am. So I'm at 5 gold. Good save. No, okay. The other hand had things I do for love, so I got really excited. So with 5 gold, I should highlight that military. Where are you? Challenge highlight military. I will play a King's Road and pop it. And then for 3 more gold, I will play Jamie.
That'd be
We good?
really done. Yeah. Obviously, we're not going to dupe the Bran, even though it's in hand, because we're probably going to use him to discard to prevent an event. So we'd rather keep the Bran in hand so we can replay him and use him again. So with only 4 gold on Alex's side, plus 1 reducer for the House of the Rose, it's going to be tough. Of course, he's banking on that other 3 that we're going to treachery.
Nope.
Or
Now,
maybe not.
now do we even bother the treachery?
Yeah, that's tough. Wow. 2 King's Roads.
I still think we do. At that point, we're marching, unless he has a dupe, either Tyrion or Jaime, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, I think we just try to push, like you said, the treachery, try to keep that economy advantage, hold
Mm-hmm.
him down.
Okay.
He's fine seeing that. We're fine playing it. I think it's a kind of a wash. He'll pop the other. We'll see a big character coming down, maybe a Randall. But the key is we prevented, okay, him from playing something that could be used to stop our marched. So he's going to have a pretty juicy march target.
Nope, he's got enough
No?
to play an extra chud. So that marched is not a thing we're going to do at
Yep,
this
it's
point.
not happening now.
We can still push a military for 7 to win and keep the hound on the board and in hand so we don't have that extra discard unless we need it.
Yeah, that sounds like the right thing to do in my mind.
Okay, so military for Tickler and Jamie.
Yep. He has to choose between either right or the guardian caretaker, which he may not sack because he's economy starved, just like we are.
The highlights annoying me, so I'm going to take them back.
Chump blocking,
And claiming.
chose to claim right, keep his economy. Our Jamie gets his power.
I don't think we want to do anything else. We're going to let him have military.
Well, we're not winning an intrigue.
And he's going to intrigue unopposed, no matter what. We might want to intrigue. My
Yeah.
concern is that if he has the hound, we'd be handing him 4 gold enough to ambush the hound in. But I guess that doesn't especially matter.
No, he's going to win the military
Oh,
anyways, right?
yeah. But then he can win military intrigue and power. We're forcing him to forego a challenge by
You know,
keeping James standing.
I think we chump power and we military. That's my gut.
We intrigue you.
Intrigue and chump power, yeah.
I'm going to trust your gut. We'll see how it goes. So we're gonna trump power. We can trump power with Bran in case we want to keep an event cancel. So we still have that extra power if we can't. If we.
If we cancel the event.
Mhm. So again, in a tournament game, I tend to be a little bit more conservative than this. I'd rather let the game come to me when I feel more in control of the board.
You know, in all honesty, Game of Thrones 2.0 is about defense more than offense in almost all cases.
As he decides whether he can afford to let this go.
He's got 7 cards. It's not going to kill him.
He does have a reserve of 7. There could be something in there that he feels is important. Perhaps a kill event and a treachery. Unopposed.
So he's going to get all 3 challenges against us here.
Unless we decide to defend military, but then we have to discard an extra card, so. Maybe. Yeah, I would have definitely played that defensively, not for John. Intrigue?
Well, I mean, he would have stealthed. This would have happened regardless, right?
Right. The intrigue will be unopposed. We randomly responses. I guess the check.
So those fine
So
tears on the Hound was
cancel
happening.
that. If he has that military, he has that military, so we cancel using Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, too. Otherwise, you would have just chose not to military.
Correct. Hoping not to get Brian. Tyrion. Okay. Tyrion is a 3-up, so it's not the end of the world.
Now, of course, we can win against the military. It's whether we want to or
Let's get
not
to
is the question.
We do. We have to protect against that touch of the sword. It might not be there, but without Bran, yeah. So we defend the military, correct?
Like you said, we have to with the 3 gold yeah, without Bran. We'll win. It also prevents the power, of course, on Jamie. Then we have to decide whether we want the Hound coming back to hand or randomly discarding.
I always want them back to hand, and I like our hand.
Yeah, I like our hand too, so I think I'm in agreement that the Hound should be coming back to hand.
Right.
And then Alex will win Dom.
Okay. Not the worst thing ever. So, an option now is to go noble cause to try and get some stuff out. But I don't think that's the right decision.
What other plots do you have?
There's confiscation, obviously not. A Game of Thrones, obviously not. Then the 3 that were March, probably not. So we're deciding between fortified and summons.
Hmm.
I'm
Wow.
like,
I'm actually with the noble cause.
are you really?
Well, your options aren't great. I mean, this deck is tweaked for a Greyjoy match,
Mm,
not a general match, and I think that we're in a hard place if we play anything else. What do you think?
okay, I decided noble cause. That's fine.
Well, what do you think would be better?
I was strongly considering Fortified just to try and slow the game for a little bit while we look for characters, but we still have. Board is iffy. He names military. We have Eddard, who is legitimately excellent for this matchup. Can we play Eddard?
Well, we have Noble Cause. This is the time. We have a reducer too.
I agree. So we have 5 gold.
Yep. If there's any time to play Eddard, now was the time.
He does run tiers, but we've already seen one. So for -3 gold, we'll pay 4 for Eddard, and then 1 for a steward, or should we save for Widow's Wail on Eddard?
I mean, Widow's Wail on Eddard is really legit. It,
So we save for that as a surprise.
I think that's what I would do. If I was playing, I'd probably save the gold for the Widow's Wail. I think having that on Eddard really shuts down a lot of the challenges that he's going to be pushing at us.
Fair
I feel like he's still going to be using Tyrion to stealth past on the intrigue, so that's what I would
enough.
do.
Okay. I'd also like to see if we can tickle with economy. Sure.
Economy would be nice.
Yeah. So again, in a tournament game, I almost never throw back a hand that's giving me about 4 cards if it has any kind of economy, because economy is just the gift that keeps on giving. We saw second tiers, we're sad. The odds of him having seen a second tiers by now are not especially great. Right?
Yeah, I mean, how many do you think he's running? All three or just two?
Uh,
2.2 tiers?
3 and 3.
It's hard to fit that in.
What I run? What's he
I mean,
putting
those
up?
Tyrell decks like to
He
see who is
grabs a
stronger.
seal of the hand. That is a 9. We are confiscating that away next turn.
Yeah, there goes their whole block the power challenge with Eddard.
Okay. You can still military with both, right?
Yeah, Eddard and Jamie militaring together will be good. Might as well get some renown.
Unopposed on the mill. So we get our 2 renown and our unopposed. Uh, I think we stop there.
My question is, if we stop there, is he gonna mill us?
I'm fine with him choosing not to.
Okay, then we don't get our little, you know, Valerian steel weapon jumping in trick.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely
gonna
fine.
get the intrigue
Oh,
challenge against us
we have no,
anyways, right?
we have no mill play. He is going to get the intrigue, but we could block it.
By the tickler, so he doesn't get the unopposed. I don't think that's a lot of value.
No. Okay, so we intrigue with Jamie.
Yeah, I think we
Because
force him
we
to discard
win
a card
both.
as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I can see that.
I mean, he had a ton of gold anyways. It's not like adding some more gold to him is going to give him some kind of big play.
Fair point. Okay, where is he opposing? With the standy Tyrion, sure. So that's still a win.
Yeah, it's good. Tell him reactions are for losers.
Nice to your co-host on the other thing. You hey, the more things I do for love, that's nice.
That is really good for us, yeah. So
Oh,
hopefully
pick
he'll
on a
mill.
oh no, we did not get out of this. He's gonna try and get all three. No, he can't. He can, because he can intrigue you.
Yep, he's standing the winner of all things. He's going to intrigue us in the face.
I
Are we
kind
going
of
to
like
take?
to. I kind of like to tickle, since I know he's running multiples of two of the cards he has out.
Are we going to take a 1 in 7 chance here that we lose the Valerian Steel Blade?
Yeah, I think we are.
I
If we
think
lose,
we,
we lose.
I think we have to as well. Otherwise, the whole surprise
Arbiter.
idea goes away.
I agree.
I feel like he's going to int first, but maybe not. It would be the right thing to do. Yeah. We'll get a
That'll
6 gold.
tempo. Second tiers.
Well, if he's got a second tier, it's good on him.
Oh, I should have stood that. So let's pretend I did. Whatever.
It won't matter. You stand with the next attack. Like,
In case it comes to them. Let's random disco. Got that gold weenie.
we already used it.
Yeah. I'm noting that that should be melt, so he can't stand it. He might have a big ambush, but if he does, he does.
I mean, his big ambush would be the Hound.
Right.
Which he could have ambushed before he did the intrigue. So, I mean,
Yeah.
again, our intrigue challenge didn't affect his ability to ambush in or not ambush in the Hound.
Agreed.
Oh, now the Widow Whale comes in for
So
some
we
renowned love. He might have one himself. If he does, I mean, good on him.
we lose Steward.
Yep. Alright, get a renown on Eddard. He can't power challenge us.
We'll take dominance.
He'll take dominance and we'll tickle. This is kind of the crazy randomness of Lannister. We'll see how it works out for us this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's powering. Alright, I'll stand that Eddard.
As Alec notes that was not a good move.
Yep.
Dominance is his.
He realizes that he really shouldn't have power challenged there.
Oh, he is using that to bounce.
What?
He's got a second things I do for love.
Returns the Jamie. Ouch. That's
Mm-hmm.
good.
Tickle tickle.
Oh, nothing useful.
He just added 2 power for dominance. Okay.
We're all
Like,
good then.
okay.
Stand our courage.
I think we confiscate.
I think we confiscate as well. I think we do not want a multi-standing Tyrion Lannister under any circumstances.
Agreed.
It just seems so bad for us.
Our deck is fairly randomly for me running milk.
That we might want to go first, throw all our eggs in one basket, and hand of the king our Eddard.
No, we don't.
What, you don't want to throw all our eggs in one basket?
When our basket has no intrigue icon, not especially.
especially when he's getting more cards.
And so do we want to be first?
I think we still want to be first, right?
Yes, I believe so. So drawing two. Hmm. We have only 4 gold, so we definitely want to play Bran.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we want the protection for our entry for Eddard since he's our board right now.
So you're saying play Bran and then
Weenies.
the seal of the hand on Eddard? Oh my
Mm.
god, that's what I want to do.
Seriously?
That'd be so fun. I know the right play. Okay, just for the
All right.
listeners,
We
viewers,
can't
I know the right play is Bran plus the Moneylender plus the
plus the.
Tumblestone Knight. But what I want to do more than anything right now is Bran plus the seal of the hand on Eddard.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, because that'd be super fun. I
All right.
don't
So
think it's the best play, but it's the
we're gonna
fun play.
we're gonna do the casual play move and hopefully not be sad for it.
Isn't that funner? What, you don't think that's funner?
It's super fun. So we're doing it.
That's sweet. I like the fun move. We really could have done a better move, but that was
Oh,
way funner.
he's got a dupe on Jamie, which only sort of really matters right now. We definitely, at least we have 6 power. 6 power in plot 3 is not that bad, even if 3 it's on a fairly vulnerable character. Um,
We got a Bran protecting him. We're going to be able to do some mill, do some power with him, and then stand up and defend some stuff. It's going to be super fun. All right, full fun. Mill,
so
power, Eddard.
Mill first.
Sure. He's a Voltron. I love him.
I really want to tickle if we're going to be this ridiculous. If we can afford to, I'm going to.
You know, this is the great thing about Game of Thrones. Sometimes it's fun to play these super serious competitive games, and sometimes it's just fun to make a Voltron Eddard and smash people because even if you lose, you feel good inside.
So should I power for 7?
Yeah, of course. He's going to stand up when they attack. Why wouldn't we?
This is easily my favorite stupid move in ages. Okay, so he chump blocks, which means we're at 10 power. This is silly.
I know, it's awesome. It's super Eddard. Well, so if Edward was one of the Voltron lions, which lion would he be?
I'm not sure.
I think he's the Earth Lion, Gold Lion, with the big mace. Yeah, I have a 5-year-old that watches Voltron. That's right.
They're re-releasing it. They're relaunching it on Netflix.
No, I saw that. Well, I'm in Canada, so we've already got it.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, my 5-year-old's watching it all the time. Stand Eddard.
I think we defend with both Tickler and Eddard.
Sure. Just make sure we win it.
Yes.
Even with a widow's wail. Cries a little inside. Another
This
power on Eddard.
this is silly. He gets intrigue and power though.
Yeah, for sure. We'll block the power with Bran.
Yeah.
Stand Eddard. That way we win Dom.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, whatever. What we want to
Yes.
do is be able to play Jamie. Oh no, Bran, Bran.
Does he have a treachery? He has a treachery. We lose.
Remember how we said it was the crazy fun thing to do, but not the smart thing to do? This is why.
We can call this game.
Yeah, that's game. He got Edward, the man.
We could do one more, right?
Let me stop this one.